as we started getting involved in Seed Start, I got really excited about the companies we were working with, and one in particular, Vidaao, kind of was hitting close to home with some of our needs. We are producing a variety of things day to day for brands, and the funny thing about sourcing talent for content production is that you have a bunch of people in-house, and ultimately there's never enough and it's never the right timing. Things don't ever go according to schedule, and you can never plan properly. And it's a very difficult thing to actually find people you can trust to help produce high quality content that's going to be exposed to the world on behalf of a brand. On the flip side too, brands are now producing more short form content on their own, and something we encourage as well. But they need professional help to do that, and it's something we can lend a hand with. But ultimately, there's a gap in being able to identify talented people who can produce content across the board, especially as it relates to animation and video content and just video production in general. And I was very excited to meet Justin Park and his team because they're actually solving a need we have. And it's a very impressive online marketplace that I can't wait to actually use for ourselves, especially as the holiday season comes up. This is something that, as an agency, I've been looking for and had no idea how to find until we met Vidaao. So, welcome, Justin Park.
Hello. So Carnegie Hall is one of the 25 or so organizations we're currently doing business with. And the marketing folks at Carnegie produce lots of short form video content. So that translates to interviewing musicians in London and filming concerts right here in New York City. And the reason why they're creating this content is to really engage and re-engage with their audience. Now you'd think that producing like a minute-long video is an easy thing, but it's really not. And when you're producing a lot of this content, that problem is just that much bigger. So there's a couple barriers to enterprise really implementing a scalable video marketing program. So first, video is expensive, and historically these enterprises have relied on agencies and archaic video production companies that they've had long-standing relationships with. The second barrier is the process. So video as a medium is a little bit trickier than, let's say, a piece of writing or an infographic. You have to write scripts, you have to storyboard, you have to shoot, you have to edit. The process itself is just a pain. So these are the two barriers into really producing a lot of great short-form video. And Carnegie Hall is not the only organization that wants to be doing this. Over 75% of marketers want to expand the use of video in their business, and that's expand, not really start. Before going to our solution, I just want to put a little bit of context around this problem. 17% of all internet traffic is going through YouTube right now. So it doesn't mean you guys are hanging out at home watching corporate videos, but it does mean that you're probably digesting more information through that medium. Brands get that, and they want to engage with their current customers and prospective customers a little bit better through video. Our solution is really here to do that. We want to make the video marketing process as frictionless as possible. We want to empower the marketers to create lots of short form video easily. So going back to our problem, it's cost and process. So our solution is addressing those two pains. The first is an online marketplace. So we have over 500 vetted producers in the US, Canada, Europe, and some people in Asia as well. And these are the folks that are helping deliver great content at great prices. So you can think of them as people that maybe the agency would outsource to anyways, or maybe that the video production company would outsource to anyways. We're kind of cutting out the middleman with the technology layer. In fact, the person filming this event today is Ambrose, and he's actually from our network. Maybe Ambrose can give us a thumbs up. Yeah. In case you didn't see, he actually gave us 2 thumbs up on the same hand. Sorry, I got out of character there. Okay, back to what we're doing. So the one side is talent sourcing through Marketplace. The second is a project management platform that helps these teams really get aligned and make the process a little bit easier. It's also a defense against circumvention. So once we make that connection, we still want to add a lot of value through tools. So this kind of translates to a case study. So Invesco wanted an animated sizzle reel done to be shown at a sales conference in Chicago. We delivered that video to them. We reduced price by 50%, and we reduced the time it took them to find the producer by 70%. So this is sort of what all this translates to. And we accomplished this through a couple screenshots. Or not the screenshots themselves, but you place a bid, or you fill out a brief, you get bids. And this is a sample proposal, so every creative has a robust profile of all the information you need to make an educated and quick buying decision. So this is talent sourcing. And the second piece is the project management. So this is just one tool during post-production where folks can come in and make comments on the video. And at the enterprise, you have to keep in mind for rough drafts, you need approvals from multiple stakeholders, including regulatory, compliance, legal, marketing, etc. So we help with those processes. Our business model is taking a 20% agency for every video that's produced through our system. So that's for finding the right person and also providing the tools for a seamless experience. The market is quite large. So businesses spend over $7.5 billion on video services, so edit only, shoot only, full videos, etc. We're taking an agent's fee, so our addressable market is more like $1.2 billion. Our go-to-market really is twofold. So we can sell directly to the brands themselves using email and SEO. When we're selling to the brands, we target marketing, communication departments, HR, sales, even in-house producers and creative. Our price points are between $3,000 and $10,000, so these people can actually purchase these services directly with credit cards, so there's less friction in the selling and buying. We're also getting some traction going through the agency as a channel partner. Our competition, so going back, so we've had this sort of talent sourcing, project management framework here. You have folks like Tongle, there's other marketplaces out there. They're really just helping you find talent. You have things like Vidaao that provide project management tools. Again, just project management. We're kind of putting these two universes together. Talent sourcing and project management, that's what makes us different. That's why we're going to win. Founding team, there's 5 of us in total. I actually started a video production company prior, so I understand the pain points that the producer feels, the client feels, and the interaction thereof. Jim, my COO, was formerly a CTO of a company that was acquired by Wolters Kluwer. Our CTO has over 12 years of experience programming. We just recruited Ginny, who was director of marketplace at Rocket Internet. And our 5th member is Jackson, who actually vets the community. He went to NYU Tisch. So we have a great blend of video, just business, marketplace, selling stuff, experience. Lastly, we have already raised $525,000. Our last round was led by Canrock Ventures. It was a bridge round, about $300K. Angel investors included Dan Sullivan, who was the founder of FedEx Ground, Mike Gamson, who's a senior executive at LinkedIn. Actually, my first investor was a professional poker player who went to high school with. So that's about what we're doing. And that's it. And I guess separately, I see that Owen is smiling right now, which I think is a good thing, because this whole summer, he just pretty much grimaced like every time I was at upstage. This is kind of a good thing. And it would be like my teammates would be like, oh, that was a good job. And then Owen's like, yeah, I have a lot of comments for you. So hopefully it was incorporated. Thank you. Oh, I'm Jocelyn, by the way.